When was the last time your home made you feel safe or calm or grounded? I'm not talking about just tidy or styled for Instagram or your calls, but literally like a sanctuary for your soul, like something that felt magnetic. And when you actually entered, it felt soothing or calming. Now, I know it can be a stretch, especially if you have little ones around and you might not have the time on your to do list. Listen, you're not alone because I've been there too. But here's the thing, as moms, as women, we need a calming space. We actually need a space that will reset our nervous system. Now, some of you might say, well, I have the bathroom, or that's just for beauty. But honestly, our nervous systems need and crave aesthetics for our healing. Beauty and plans is something that actually grounds our nervous system. And it's the emotional tone that we set for our entire family. When we are actually filled up, when we are actually seeing the possibility, seeing the beauty, whether it's in our plants or our candles or the stones or even our clothing, science shows that our environment directly affects our emotional well being. Get this. So, when our space is cluttered, chaotic, or maybe even bare boned, or if it's too much stuff, a lot of things piled up, overstimulating, our brain reads it as danger. And you can actually feel the energy in the room. Your nervous system stays on high alert, cortisol releases, and you're in that trauma response fight, flight, freeze. But when you actually have a calming space, think about this. It signals to your body that you're safe. You can actually calm, you can open up, you can exhale. No one's coming to get you. That shift alone improves focus, creativity, reduces your stress hormones like cortisol, and it boosts your mood. And mama, that's not a luxury, it's medicine. And I just want to be real with you for a second. Creating a peaceful home doesn't mean silence or perfectly folded laundry or saging in every corner. No, that's not what I'm talking about. It's literally about claiming pockets of peace, small spaces that actually hold you, and tiny rituals that regulate you in your everyday. And all it takes is, it doesn't really take a lot because when you are emotionally regulated, when your nervous system is regulated, your kids actually feel off of this energy too. Your calm is so contagious. Your kids don't know how to regulate. And when we are feeling dysregulated, we are snapping on everyone. And so here are some things that I want to share with you that I've found that could foster calm in your home. There's no need to remodel your home. There's no need to redecorate unless you want to. But all it takes is intention. And number one, you can create a calm corner. You just find one area. It's one. It can be a nook in your bedroom, a tiny sliver area in your closet, or maybe your cozy chair, or even a spot by the window. Place something soft there. Place something aesthetically pleasing there. It could be a plant. It could be a flower. It could be a fake flower, or it could be a symbol of some sort, maybe a feather, maybe a favorite photo of yourself when you were little. It could be a spot where you pause, breathe, return. Maybe you add some books there or a journal. What I love to do is use sensory anchors like essential oils or incense or perhaps calming music. I have a vintage radio and a box of tea, and of course, my chai tonics to actually add to the senses, and a hot water pot because you never know when you'll need it. And I love beautiful looking mugs because I love my chai. The second thing I want you to do is declutter with love, not with pressure. So think cleanliness is clarity. I'm talking cleaning up a drawer, a nightstand, something easy. Set a timer for 15 minutes. That's it. Because sometimes when you're trying to clean everything, it can get overwhelming. Clear it, wipe it down, maybe add a small plant or a scent that's bringing you a sense of peace and ease. Diffusers are my favorite because there's essential oils and a lot of times aromatherapy. They're science backed. for this. It helps regulate and reset your nervous system. Now, the third thing that I want to bring up is sensory anchors. Now, all of us are wired for different senses. Some of us like touch, some of us are so visual. Anchor with a daily ritual. And this is mine. Now, every morning I make chai, so it activates all of the senses. It's not just for the drink, but it's for the rhythm. I'm talking about actually getting whole spices, and I take my mortar and pestle and I ground the spices in my mortar and pestle. I feel it in my hand. I have the kinesthetic, so I'm touching it. I'm smelling it, the sound of the kettle as it boils the water. I'm smelling the aromas. This is before the demands, the noise, the emails, any sounds in my house. If my kids are sleeping, you don't have to make chai, but find your version of what that looks like. Maybe it's the Japanese tea, maybe it's matcha, maybe it's music, maybe it's a 5-minute stretch, maybe it's your dancing playlist, a rage playlist, something that belongs to you, that is sacred. Even in the chaos, you can tune out, especially when there is chaos. Now, if you want to try my Ayurvedic Chai Tonics blend, I actually created Chai Tonics for the busy mama, the queen bee, for moments just like this, to crave and come back to ritual. Every blend has its focus, it has its intention, whether you're calming or whether you are trying to get invigorating focus energy. This is open for you. And guess what? We are launching this in the fall. And my invitation for you is you can actually grab these blends and become a founding member of Chai Tonics, our Ayurvedic superfood adaptogenic blends that you would just add water and you can take to go. It has the aromas and the spices, cardamom, ginger, saffron, chai, and they're backed by Ayurveda, so it helps nourish your nervous system. Our afternoon blend, our rose ritual blend, actually helps also calm because it has shatavari and L-theanine and also tulsi and ashwagandha that helps with stress relieving. So you can go ahead to neetabhushan.com/ritual and claim your ritual and become a founding member of Chai Tonics. Now, founding members get exclusive perks, discounts, invited to our global private ritual community where you can get our chai, sip and soothe, chill sessions with myself and more. And so the one thing that I'll leave you with, as mamas, we are literally the emotional thermostat of our home, right? As they say, well, if wife isn't happy, life isn't happy, right? Maybe I'm butchering it. But I say this not as pressure, but as permission, and literally permission to tend to your own peace first. You literally are the co-regulator of your entire home. And whether it's your community, whether you don't have kids, maybe you don't have a partner, or you're newly divorced or newly single, you have to model your own regulation, because when you feel safe, you are allowing yourself to blossom. Your family, your friends, your community, your team opens and learns safety too. And when your space holds you, whatever that looks like, you begin to rise. You begin to see more beauty around you, more creativity, more energized, more resilient, more sensual, and more you. So here's what I invite you to do today. I would love for you to pick your calm corner, just one area for your space. And I would love for you to set a 15-minute timer to gently clear and nurture it. Whether you are allowing a sacred practice for yourself through dance or chai, or maybe you're adding something to beautify it. Maybe it's a scent, a texture, fuzzy socks, a blanket, a light, a candle, a journal. Then use your daily ritual. Choose just one. Start small, but I want you to stay consistent. This isn't about perfection. It's literally about creating these micro moments of pause in your day to help you reset, to help you regulate. And actually, it ripple effects into every part of your life. Woo! So now we have this. I am so excited. Your home does not have to be the most incredible sanctuary. It can be small. It can be a tiny little piece of your own place. It can even be in your car. Your rituals don't have to be elaborate, but when they are intentional, that's all that you need. Sometimes it's just your rose. Sometimes it is a necklace. Sometimes it's just your intention. They become sacred. They become your anchors, and truly they become your healing. And with that, Mama, this is how you create a sanctuary inside and outside of your home. And whether your home is on the go, you can create this anywhere. If you are ready to create your own calming ritual, I would love for you to join our founding member or check out and get your Tritonics blends here at neetabhushan.com/ritual. And if this video or listening to this spoke to you, I would love to hear, tag us at the Brave Table, Neeta Bhushan, or even in the comments below, what is one thing that you are ready to do in your home to reclaim as your calm faith? Leave a comment below. Go ahead if you haven't subscribed already. It helps us grow the show more than you know. Until next time, take a deep breath. You've got this. You are coming home to yourself. You know I've got so much more in store for you. So if you are really ready to dive in and keep owning your emotions like the boss that you are, click right here. Go ahead. Don't be shy. I'll see you in the next one. Keep shining.